Didn't have to know it all. If I were you, I would be starting their buff. So, like, it's cool that you're setting this up, but uh, have a like look at their jungle. So it's Jax, and most junglers start their red side or bottom side buff. So you could have easily taken their blue, especially when you're at this elo. Most people don't send their top laner to check it. Yeah, so you could have done that, which I would have done. But let's not mind that. You can always just go to it to begin with, and if they come, you can like walk away. And I would say that it's worth it in like 90% of the things just to like see, just to see if you can do it, because most of the time the top laner doesn't help the jungler. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, you start W to do it. You can actually set up. You can actually set up 3 tentacles. Like most of the time, you just use 2, but you can set up 3 if you like have the time to do it. It doesn't really increase the speed of the clear that much, just because of like the damage reduction that you get after the first like, in the first like half a second. Oh, look at these last hits. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's a onesie. It's a Stitch onesie, not a dolphin. I think if I go like this, like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. What runes and master is he running for this? Like, I could check, but you could just... It's either full lethality or not full lethality. Oh, the Vi gank. Oh, the Jax is coming in. The Vi's pulling out. Oh. Yeah, okay, so you should have been more aggressive there. Yeah, you should have been more aggressive at that part. Alright, so here... Bro, you're full health, man. You could easily... Like... In times like this in the game, you can... Like, you've got full health. They don't really have anything... Like, they don't have that high kill pressure, and you're between 2 of your tentacles, like this one here and this one here. So if you walk up to this area here, then if you W... You'll both of these will effectively slap these 2 people, and your E's coming up in... Oh, your E's already up. So yeah, if you had walked here, sure you get stunned by Jax, but you can take Jax's stun plus Garen's like Q E burst, pull out the soul, and get 4 slaps because you've got 2 tentacles here. Plus Vi will do a lot of damage. She's got a level advantage on these 2 people. So in my opinion, you could have been more aggressive there, and I'm usually more aggressive when they gank me. But anyway, let's continue. Also, I would highly recommend trading out all your shitty runes for full lethality runes. It just gives you so much more options like in the game. So like it does more damage than going flat AD. It if you do get ahead in lane, then you can go Black Cleaver into Steraks into Serrated Dirk. So that just gives you like ridiculous damage. So like that's if you're ahead, and then if you're behind, it still gives you the opportunity to blow up squishy champs like their mid laner or their ADC later on in the game. So like you get far more damage for full lethality than going flat AD. Flat AD you might get like 15, but that's if you go like full flat AD. Lethality you get 30 lethality, so it's like that's instantly double half of the AD. Plus AD doesn't equate to like 15 AD doesn't equate to 15 damage, whereas 30 lethality equates to you doing 30 more damage because they can't get armor against that. On my Sheepshaker account at the moment, like it doesn't even have full rune pages. I think it's got like the 24 lethality runes, but then the rest of it is like the rest of its room page is like, I think they're missing like armor and magic resist or cooldowns or whatever. But yeah, nice trade with Garen just then. You're unlucky because like the Doran's shield is pretty strong. Oh yeah, okay. So if your last hitting is bad, all you do is you just put points in the whatever the is like cunning, the middle tree. Whatever the middle mastery tree is, just put the 5 points in the last hitting one. Oh, he's going for it. Okay, yeah. So when they go to how I time my E's with Alawi is when they're going to last hit, wait until they're halfway through the last hitting animation to cast it, because it's impossible for them to dodge then. That's why I get like so much trading off during lane, because I can because it's actually impossible for them to dodge. Like I just choose times when it's impossible for them to dodge my E. Good mixing E as well. But yeah, so if you had lethality runes right now, you'd be doing a lot more damage to him. Let's see how much armor he has. 69 armor. So you'd be doing like close to half of your damage in true, which is, well, okay, not half your damage in true, but like you'd be shredding about half of his armor at the moment. What do you get first buy? Ah! Okay, what the hell? I would not get Jorum's first. Get your damn Black Cleaver. Like, Jorum's first, I would advocate more towards getting Death's Dance than over Jorum's first. Just because, like, dude, this thing gives you nothing. Like, it's a real cheap item for the stats that it gives you, but like, you don't want those stats early on. You want like either Black Cleaver. Actually, you just want Black Cleaver, but let's just say, for the sake of everyone in the Alawi Discord, that hey, you might want Death's Dance as well. You don't want Death's Dance, but you gotta throw them a bone. But yeah, so you want Black Cleaver first. The Phage is just too good early on. Phage gives you all the survivability in lane because of the movement speed. So like, the Phage passive movement speed plus Storm Raider's Surge, which you better be running. I didn't actually check that. Are you running the Storm Raiders in this? Oh, he gets him. Oh, ow. Bro, you W jacks during a stun, that's gonna hurt, man. I fucking hate jacks. Alright, I like DD first. I wasn't sure if he was going full damage or not, since he has Ignite and it's just... Ah, I see. Yeah, nah, DD's first sucks. The new DD I don't like. You get 5 more AD and 30% damage mitigated. Like, that sounds really good. I get that. Don't worry, I was excited when I saw it as well. But it just means that, like, that damage over time kills you now. Because, like, the 15% isn't, like, that much damage to have mitigated. And so, if you're on low health, it usually, like, you walk away surviving it. But 30%'s, like, a damn Ignite tick now. So it's just, like, I'm expecting to walk away from these fights. And the thing just, like, you know, comes in and gets me. The Death Stance passive. So like, I still build Death Stance now, don't get me wrong, but I only build it if I'm like really far ahead and I'm going like quite heavy into the lethality build. So like, if I'm really far ahead, I'll get this Death Stance just for like extra survivability in those like all-ins that I do. Mate, your team is getting the booty. Let's have a look. Oh. Get him, Ari. That Ari flash. Oh, shit. Alright, hold up. Oh. Oh. Oh, the ult. Yeah, well, okay. Look, sometimes your team just loses really hard. Like, the Ari and the Jax are pretty fed, so this would be a hard game. Especially because both of those people are quite hard to... Wow. Both of those people are quite hard to versus Alawi because of their, like, mobility. But yeah, your Aurelion Soul sucks, so... Let's have a look. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this part here... You're going Sterix into Death Dance, aren't you? That is not something I can get behind. Okay, you're going Death Dance into Sterix. Ugh, okay. You could have carried the game. These are the factors that didn't allow you to carry the game. Don't worry about your team. The factors that made it harder for you to carry, like, individually, not because like you were disadvantaged by your team members, but these were the factors that like limited your success. Your runes, because you didn't have the optionality after you destroyed your lane to then go full damage and be able to carry team fights really easy. So then the next part, like, okay, yeah, you shouldn't be running that part, but okay, the next thing that you missed out on was that, like, the build path. If you had gone Black Cleaver into Sterix, you'd be doing far more damage than you will ever do with Sterix into Death Dance. But yeah, so your team is fighting a lot, which is unfortunate. Like, you can't really... If you TP in now... Yeah, if you TP in now, then you can't really add anything anyway, so... I wouldn't worry too much about that. Like, sometimes this stuff happens. Bot lane loses, and you're stuck with, like, having to deal with, you know, these really, really strong enemies, like a 9 and 0 Ari at, what, 14 minutes? That's gonna be pleasant. But, like, this part here, this is overstaying. You couldn't see the rest of their team. Like, you probably killed Jax, yeah. But, like, still, that's a dangerous way to play because... You don't know where the rest of their team is. That was unfortunate. You cancelled an auto and you would have killed him. Damn. But yeah, anyway, so now you probably get that, yeah. Alright, so I will tell you now why this build isn't that good. This build here has no armor penetration in it. So, you're versing a Garen. Let's check him out. Yeah, so Garen's already got a chain vest, which means that he's going to mitigate a lot of the damage you do. 131, that's base, that's without his passive, I think. Oh, no, sorry, his passive stacks now. Yeah, okay, so... Alright, nearly full stack passive. He's at 131 armor. And, if I go to you... Which I can't right now, because you're dead. Alright, hold up. Yeah, and so that means that when you're going to be, fighting like this, that you are, you know, you're not really getting out as much damage as you could be doing. That's why I don't really like this build, especially like Death Dance into Sterix. Dude, you could go Death Dance into like full armor penetration if you had lethality runes. But like you're missing the passive from Sterix, and like Death's Dance is Alright. So at this point, should I keep trying to push top? Nah, probably not. I think at this point you're gonna need to group up with your team, otherwise your team, like, yeah, you should probably group up with your team at this point. And, like, take down mid or something. I think that you can apply a lot more pressure to team fights than the Garen can at the moment. Like, only only if 2 of them have armor. So even though you have a build that doesn't do that much damage because you don't have that much armor penetration, because 3 members of the team don't have any armor at all, you would actually still do quite a lot of damage in a team fight. So yeah, I would suggest. Also, you've got really good team fighting champs. So you've got like a Twitch, you have a Aurelion Soul. Those 2 guys are really, really good at team fights. I don't know what level you are. Hold up. Oh, you're level 11. Yeah, so if you came to a team fight right now, you'd actually bring quite a lot. And if you could lock down the Ahri, then I think you guys would win the team fight. Because, like, their Zaya looks like this shit. And, yeah, so, yeah, it's pretty much if you could lock down the Ahri, you guys would be able to win it. With the Twitch and the Aurelion Soul, plus... Oh, you got a Vi. There you go. She doesn't have a Hourglass. You can get the Vi to lock Ahri down in the team fights. So, yeah, I would definitely group at this point. Plus, like, Garen isn't a split pusher, so if you leave him top, like, he's going to do some damage to your turret, but he's not going to be able to push as fast as you guys should be able to push mid. Or you could take the new Rift Herald and then use that to push mid. The new Rift Herald's really, really easy to take. Like, you can probably solo it now, because it charges you, so it leaves its back exposed just to 1 person. Anyway, once you get that, you could have pushed mid turret down like so fast. Anyway, let's continue. Given the state of my build at this point, would BC or Last Whisper be better buy for next item? Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver's so good, man. You need the Phage. But let's not talk about hypotheticals. Just next time, build Black Cleaver first. Yeah, if you build Black Cleaver first, then we wouldn't have to say, is Black Cleaver good next? Also, they just took Rift Herald, and it tells you that they took Rift Herald. So you should know that they're all right there. So this is either you thinking that you can take on more people than I think you're going to be able to. Your team's actually in position. Let's have a look. Are they going to get you fast enough? You have Death Dance. Oh... Twitch chat, do you think he's going to make it, or do you not think he's going to make it? I'm not sure, man. This looks dangerous to me. But, he's pulled Garen's soul out. All he needs to do now is walk a little bit this way. They're going to jump in. Does he have flash? He has flash. Okay. So... Oh, actually, no. You probably just need to kill the Garen. Once you kill the Garen, your team will be able to clean up these 2. So let's have a look. Oh, he ults the Garen. Oh, no, he goes the wrong way, though. His team's all behind him. Ah, no, my eyes. Oh, no. The Ahri's picking up his backline. Alright, let's go back to that team fight. So they're coming up. First of all, you know where they are because of the Rift Herald dying, and it tells you that. That's not your ward though. So your team are coming to help you. Here, you're in a really strong position because you've got a choke point around these 3 people here, and you here. So, what you should have done is right here ulted. This is just a W, even though that looks like an ult. This is just you Wing. Yeah, if you had ulted sooner, you would have been able to burst Garen down, and then you would be fighting these 2. And your 3 people here would be able to collapse on these 2. So you would have walked out of this team fight winning it rather than what happens. Ah! Ah! Yeah, so in the next team fight, just if you have a choke point like that, first of all, remember to watch your minimap. So I don't know if you knew that they were at Rift Herald or not, but if you did, naughty. And if you didn't, then you need to take more observation on the. Uh, okay, also, this game here, you do not need ninja tabos. You don't need ninja tabos here because the things that are going to destroy you in this game are Ari, who is full AP, Jax's stun, Garen's silence, this bitch is root, and this guy's taunt. Like, she's doing fuck all AD. Garen's doing fuck all AD. Jax does hybrid, and Jax is shit. So you really need magic resist and tenacity in this part. So you do not need ninja tabos in this game here. Yeah, okay, so it's not just the Ari though. Like, the Jax stun, Garen silence, this skill has Zaya has a taunt, Rakan has Zaya has a root, Rakan has a taunt and a knock-up. Like you really need tenacity. Like none of them do enough AD damage to warrant you getting those. But however, on the positive side, you did get them you did get full boots at a good point in the game. Although, okay, so if you had tenacity boots, then it would be better. But getting full boots at this point in the game is when you want to get boots. So, on that. Oh, destroy him. Oh, what? Now turn. Destroy them. Flash onto them. Ah! Yeah, man. You're playing too passive in this part here. Oh, got one of them. Lol. He jumped into that. Alright, hold up. And why would you say this is the best time to get upgraded boots? Like, you've got like one full item, you're halfway into building this, you really need the mobility against their team comp. Had you gotten the other boots, you would be a bit more advantaged, but let's keep going. The thing that slows down your ability to carry are all the little disadvantages that you do to yourself, probably unknowingly. So like the boots, a little bit of a disadvantage. Getting death stance first, a little bit of a disadvantage. Not having lethality runes, a little bit of a disadvantage. And overall they stack up a lot to impede your ability to carry. But yeah, at this point in the game, I don't think you should be splitting anymore. Just because like you are winning a lot, but you're not winning enough to warrant not being with your team. Like I assume right here these two are about to die because this Ahri is better than these people. Anyway, let's have a little watch. Alright, well fuck me then. Yeah, so right here, you need to be here. Like your team really needs you right now, so I would use your teleport on like this. Yeah, you could have teleported to that minion. Oh, good fight. Good fight. Wow. Don't chase. Stop Jax. Oh. Oh. Jax. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're going for that top farm. You greedy little boy. Look at greedy little boy. Oh, pull it. Yeah. Do flash? Lol. Oh! That is disgusting. Wait, hold up. Let's pause. I want to see what the rest of the team's doing. Alright. Pulls the soul. Gets the ult off. Or, oh, kills it. What are we doing now? Alright. You don't need to walk back that far to pull your E. Stay closer, pull your E. You don't need it to be back here. Play more aggressively in this part here. He is a vessel. This one isn't. That means that, like, when they're a vessel, you can play so aggressively because you'll have a constant stream of passive tentacles slapping down for them to avoid. Also, you're full health and have blue. There is no excuse why you should not be up here. You can tank turrets. You have death dance. Oh, Garen's chasing. Garen's still chasing. What do you have? Ah! Oh. Ult. Ult! Bro, you can ult. Bro, you could have ulted there. You had ult up prior to him coming in. Ult early. Also, you don't need to pull their soul out to ult. Ult and then pull their soul out. Your ult's in 10 seconds. Alright, sorry. I thought your ult was up. Now your ult's up. Ult here, ult here, ult here. Ah, see, wait too long for it. Oh god. If you build a... Oh, you are building Black Cleaver. What the hell? Okay, wait. What was your decision behind building Black Cleaver right now? I want to know that. Why did you decide now to build a Black Cleaver? Let us continue. To be able to take on the Garen, I wasn't sure if Black Cleaver or Last Whisper would be better. Black Cleaver's better in this situation. But you should, like I said again, you should have built it first. Oh, the Alawi. He misses the E. The Ari's coming for him. He backs out. Garen's running up, pulling on the Karma. Oh, we got the Rakan coming in, trying to get the knock him off. And Alawi is moving off to the side. Garen, they're taking down the inhibitor. They're rushing the base. Is this going to be the end for the red team? And we have Jax coming in. Oh, the Alawi gets the 4-man ult off. He is going to not keep doing his W. Oh, Vi's shutting down the Ari. And Aurelion Soul misses his Q again. Twitch coming in. Will the Twitch poison ticker down? No, the Rakan shield is coming in. Oh, the misses. Oh my god. Alright. Let's get back to this. Twitch, you fuck. Ugh. I might do some more of these. It's actually quite fun. I didn't expect to have so much fun doing a VOD review. Alright, so he's coming up to his turret. Look at your build. See, okay. Now, if I were you, I would build a Last Whisper. So you can shut down Ari's healing. Zaya just got a Vampiric Scepter, so you can shut down her healing. Jax is AIDS. Garen is AIDS. This guy heals. You want more damage at this point. You have quite a lot of sustain. And I would get Last Whisper here, because like Black Cleaver only shreds like what, 24% now? Last Whisper shreds like 30, well sorry, negates like 35%. So like, yeah, I would get Last Whisper now. You don't really need. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see what you get, but I would have gone Last Whisper after this part in the build. Oh, they're taking Baron. Blue team is taking Baron. Oh, and Twitch is in base. Aurelian Soul is in base. Vi is in base. We only have... Hold up, let's see how much time they had to see that. They're going to Baron now. Ah, sorry, Twitch and Vi were dead. Aurelian Soul clearing the Baron minions. Do you have TP? Oh, you don't have TP. Yeah, well, you want more damage. If you have more damage, then your Death Stance is going to heal you for more. You know? Also, Visage right now. You've already gone down the road of not wanting magic resist with these Ninja Turbo. So I would say that a Last Whisper would fit right in here. Anyway, let's continue. Let's have a look at how this goes. Blue team gets the Baron, and it looks like they're grouping up, and they are probably going to want to end. Did they decide to take the Infernal Dragon or push up mid lane? It looks like they're pushing up mid lane, going through the jungle. Alawi is taking red. I don't know why she's taking red. Alawi's caught out. We've got Garen siphoning her off. We have... Oh, the Ahri is making plays. The Alawi pulls the Garen soul out. Not getting her ult off. Oh, they're pushing up mid. Alawi's caught up, so she can't go back to her team. Ahri's coming up for the Alawi now. Oh, she gets the ult off. She gets the ult off. Massive damage coming in, and she dies. 3 members of the red team are currently protecting the base. Are they going to be able to stop it? It's a shitty Aurelian Soul with 211. No mechanical ability on the easiest mid lane champ in the game. However, let's continue watching. Oh, the Vi is coming in. Oh, the Vi is going to be not shredded. Can they defend this turret? Vi goes onto the Jax. Oh, she takes the Jax down. The Aurelian Soul is getting his procs off on his W. Oh, is he going to be able to stop it? He misses his stun. He misses his stun. He misses his stun. Oh, he dies to the Garen. And Vi's still alive. Vi goes down. We have the Twitch and the... Twitch is tunnel vision on Garen. He gets taken down. And that looks like it's GG. Let's take notes from this game.